Hey, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new episode. Starting the day off. First off, I don't feel too well, so bear with me with today's episode. Still got to get the video in for y'all, of course. It's about 8 o'clock here at the ranch. We're down here in South Texas, D-Tex Whitetails, and we're heading over to the breeder pens. If you saw my video from the other day, we had that fawn that was injured that we had to get back in the other pen, and then a whole bunch of other deer got back and forth within the pens. We need to go ahead and shut that gate. So they're all back in that one pen, so I need to corral them to get them back in that main pen, that number one pen that they're all supposed to be in. Also, Hercules dropped his antlers. He's my yearling buck. Ace, the buck that's with him, he still has his on, but Hercules dropped his. That is A1's son. It's one of A1's son. So we're gonna head over to his pen as well and grab those antlers. Great. That's a great way to start the day. I already don't feel good. And now the players won't start. There we go. Alright, so there's deer in that corner right there. I need to push them all out of these two pens and get them in that back corner pen. So I'm gonna work on that real fast. Alright, these are two pens here. And then the main pen that we want to get them in is on that far side. I saw a bunch run through that gate, so that's exactly what we wanted. There's two over there that still need to make it through, but other than that, I don't see any more over here. Here's that main gate where I had trouble opening. If you saw my other video, if you did not see my other video, stop watching this video and go to that video right now. I'll put it down in the description. I had to open this gate. It was so tough. I'm gonna put a GoPro here. Actually, this GoPro's been here for a good day now. So y'all check out this footage. It's all on my other video. Y'all check that out. Link in the description. But all those deer are now back in that one pen that they're supposed to be in. And when we have to dart them, they'll all be contained. A1's in here. All the fawns except for that one buck fawn. That's over there with Hercules and Ace. And all the does are all back in this pen. As y'all remember, that doe, she slipped out. She was in these pens all wild. That fawn was in there as well. It was a total mess. Deer were going back and forth. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this gate because we do not need this open. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. This dirt is tough. I'd never open this one. So, oh man, there we go. Bam. This was terrible trying to open earlier. All right, so I'm gonna shut this baby. All right, so the gate is officially closed. All those deer. Hey, there's my favorite doe. She was actually one of them that got stuck in here yesterday. She's bottle fed. But all those deer back in there. None are in these two pens, so we're good there. First thing off the list. That went a lot easier than I thought. In that second gate, I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave it open. I do not know if we're gonna end up still putting deer in here or we're gonna move them somewhere else. Still trying to figure that out. Man, that doe was drilling this fence when she got injured. She kept hitting the sidewall right here. I was trying to see, look, oh look, her tag came off. Oh my gosh. First of all, look, there's hair on the backside and her tag ripped off. A28, roll the clip when we put this on her. Damn, so that literally ripped right out of her ear. Oh my gosh, I guess she just kept hitting this. A28, yeah, that was her tag that we tagged her with a couple days ago. If y'all not seen that video, once again, go watch that video. It's pretty live. But damn, as you can see, look, there's like fur everywhere. She was pretty injured. I still haven't got a pretty good eye on her, what she looks like. She's pretty cut up though. But man, take a look at that. There's fur everywhere where she was hitting this fence. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad. I don't have corona because I literally haven't seen anyone in like forever. But I don't know what it is. Probably just like a stomach flu or stomach bug, but it hurts. Oh, I mean, it's all right though, because we actually had to re-tag her anyways, because they got these new tags, these new chips for these deer. You basically got to chip the deer now. So we're gonna have to do that anyways. I'm pretty sure it's Antlers, Ace, and Hercules, and that that buck fawn. They're in 2 pens. I'm pretty sure his antlers are in that back pen, but it's a lot of tall grass, so we're gonna have to look for a little bit. Hopefully we can find both sets. Hopefully they're right next to each other. All right, we're inside. I actually see Ace right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and close this. All right, so I'm just gonna walk. Wait, oh my gosh. Look at that. That's one of his antlers right here. That's sick, okay. That's one of his antlers. He just literally just shedded this. Where's the other one? One of it's right next, that was literally right next to the gate. I swear that was not planned, by the way, guys. Wonder where the other one's at. Man, this grass is tall. Oh, right here, right here. Here's an antler. All right, this is an old antler. This is from, you know who actually this is from? This is from Bulletproof. This is his antler from last year. I can tell because, first of all, I can just tell from the way it looks. He had the same thing on his G2 here. Also, you can see on the bottom, it's old compared to this one. Here, this is a Hercules, super, super white. This is brand new, fresh. Plus, I just know his antlers in general. That's cool. Dang, so Bulletproof's other shed should be in here as well. This grass is tall though. It's really tough to find these things. Bulletproof, this is when he was a 2-year-old, so this was last year. I can just tell, you know, you got this little blade here. Bulletproof's always had that blade. Bulletproof at 2 right there. And then what we were actually looking for, Hercules, we found one side of his antlers, one side of his shed. That is a yearling buck, y'all. Look at that, so you can see with no background, without me in it. That is a yearling buck right there. This guy is gonna be a beast. This is A1 son. We're not at the silo. I wanna get some feed for Ace and Hercules and that fawn in there because they're running low. Got the protein on this side, corn on that side. We're actually out of corn now. We still got some protein in here, but we're gonna fill this big bucket up, fill this bucket up, and head over there and put some fresh new protein in their feed. All right, y'all, so protein's in. We use Record Rack. We got two buckets, pretty big buckets of protein here. We're gonna head over back to the pens and fill that feeder up. All right, so I pulled the Polaris right next to the feeder. This is the good thing about putting your feeders right near the front part of your pens and close, so you don't have to actually go on the inside. I never bring my Polaris or any kind of vehicles actually inside the pen, just so I don't disturb the feeder too much. So when you can pull up right next to it, I'm gonna get on top and just fill it up like that. It's super easy and convenient. It's just a good strategy. Feeder officially got some fresh protein in there. It needs some more, but I'm gonna get that later. All right, so I want to see if I can get some pictures or just glass that fawn, because I haven't seen her yet, like up close. A really good look at her cut. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab a bucket of corn, and we're gonna head back over there. This is just a whole bunch of extra corn that we had in the feeders out in the pasture, so they didn't go to waste on the ground. We actually picked them up and brought them in here. So I'm gonna take this, and it's kind of late now. I mean, as you can see, the sun's up. See if we can get these deer, especially that fawn, to come in. We can get some photos. I can glass with the binoculars, and we can just take a look at how big the problem is, how big she's cut up, if she's still bleeding and stuff like that. Man, so y'all saw those photos. That doe did not look the best. I mean, she did not look good at all. I mean, she had a ring, like a line wrapped around her neck, lower neck. Looks like she actually got through that barbed wire fence. It was trying to get back out, and she was like sawing at herself in her bottom neck. She had bruises all on her eye, on the side of her cheek, running down her shoulder side, her lower neck. She's got bruises everywhere. I'm gonna keep a close eye on her. Like I said, we're gonna have to dart her again, as well as all the other fawns later this week. But if something gets worse within the next, day or two, we'll go ahead and dart her ahead of time and see if we can get her some medicine and stuff like that. Because I mean, that's a top priority, keeping these deer healthy, keeping these deer safe. I might say, hey Reed, why don't you just dart her right now? Well, I can't because the sun is like up. It's like 12 o'clock right now. It's about 80 degrees now. And you do not want to dart a deer when it's hot outside. You dart them, they fall asleep. They might not wake up. They can overheat and they can die. So you do not want to dart a deer when it's hot outside. That's why you always dart them in the morning or late at night. In the meantime though, got the tractor right there. This is the old tractor. I actually got a brand new tractor. My friend's, he's using it right now. He's actually doing some disking in the back. This is the old tractor. We have a blind, a cool blind that I found. It's not really I guess it's a blind. It's supposed to go on top of a truck. It's got 2 seats and I'm gonna make it into a blind. If you saw my other video about it, I showed a short clip about it. You know what I'm talking about. I do not know if this is gonna work or not. Here's the tractor here. This is a pretty old tractor that we got here. And this is the front that I decided to put on it. Hopefully I'll be able to basically get under the so-called blind, lift it up, tilt this back and be able to move it that way because it's heavy. Y'all will know more about what I'm talking about once we get there. It's over by the junkyard, the boneyard. It's a pretty cool setup and I think it would look awesome for a blind. Alright y'all, so this is the junkyard. As you can see, junk, trash, junk. There's some crazy stuff in there as well as snakes. But this is what I was talking about, guys. It's a 2-seat. It goes on top of a truck. And how I know that, it's got headlights right here. I don't know when it was there. I guess it's been here for forever. I don't know where it came from. But we could definitely make a blind out of this. As you see, it's got some shelves on top. I mean, it already has like this camo netting and stuff like that. Like we could definitely deck this out like 100%. I could either keep it like this or put it on some like stands to get it elevated, which I think I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna have to get from this side because you got this big thing sticking out. And I'm just gonna try to get under it with that big pole right there and lift it up and kind of tilt it up. We'll see what happens. I mean, it might fall, it might not. But this thing looks like indestructible, so I don't think I'll break it. I mean, I can't even lift this thing by myself. This thing's heavy. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna get in the tractor. I'm put y'all up on a tripod over here. Right here, but I can't. There's too much stuff back there. I can't get the angle. At least I've lifted it like out of the ground a little bit. Alright y'all, so we got it up here. That took a while. I got that thing going right through there. It damaged that little, whatever you want to call that thing, a little bit. But other than that, we got it up. That took a couple minutes, a couple tries. But it looks pretty good. It's going to hold up. We're going to head to the back of the ranch. I got a pretty good spot. There's a blind there, but we're going to move that blind. And that's going to be this new blind's home. We're actually going to deck it out. So I'm going to explain a little bit more of what we're going to do once we get over there. But we got on the tractor, and we're going to head that way to the back of the ranch. Y'all, it has landed, found its home. I still need to adjust it a little bit. It's a pretty good spot. It's about 30 yards I would say exactly 30 yards. See the feeder over there? Supposed to have protein now in. But I want these deer to get used to this blind, putting it well out beforehand, what, like 6, 7, 8 months away from deer season. It's only March. There are a couple damages, like right there, right here. We're gonna fix it all up. I'm actually gonna keep it on the ground. I'm not gonna put a stand, and that's because there's no high trees behind it. It stays level with the top of the trees. It works out perfectly. I'm gonna be getting plywood and putting plywood all around the outside, all the way around, so these deer can't see you or your feet while you're hunting. And then I'm actually gonna cut strips laying right here. I'm gonna cut this metal so we can shoot out a bow without having to stand up. This thing's gonna be the real deal. Definitely gonna have to head into town, Home Depot, get a whole bunch of plywood, just a whole bunch of stuff for this blind. It looks great though. We got the ladder on this side. You're gonna be able to fit 2 people, and it's gonna be sick. Let's get in it real fast. Take a look. Dude, this thing's gonna be money. Yeah, we're gonna fix these, get tables on these. It's gonna be money shot. Take a look at that view. Look, we got a little bow, or you can use this as a gun rack right here. It's already built in. Let's put your ammo, your drinks. This thing's gonna be sick. In future videos, you're gonna see the whole process of me basically rebuilding, redesigning this blind, and making it spectacular. I'm gonna get my brother down here. We can probably get the cameraman. And so yeah, with that is the end of today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. We got the breeder pens. They're looking pretty good. We got this blind set up. They're looking pretty good. We can bring the tractor back to the barn, and I'll see y'all in that next video. Peace.